With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how.
Mookie Betts will get us started, and he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. On the corner for a strike. So Game 5 is underway. And Mookie takes.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 1 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Muncy digs in. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. The pitch. In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Outman makes the grab, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Little dribbler up along third, and he grabs it foul. The 2-1. Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. That ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Fastball for a strike. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have. You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
And ball 1. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs. And there's ball 4.
First base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking. One left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of this. We head to the bottom of the second. So now Turner in on that right side. Glass now back to work.
At the
Ball one there. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Bounce to the left side. And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Glass now measures 6 feet 8 inches, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Popped up. And they get Biggio for the out. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman. And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. Just off the inside edge. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Foul ball there. And the righty deals. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Outman gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags it second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate.
World Series Game 5. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. That one fouled off. The 0-1. This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Max Muncy at the dish. First pitch just misses. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Outman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. He swings and fouls one off. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Vlad swings, drives one deep left field, hauls it in on the warning track.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Turner at it for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That clips a corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. Smith gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And the batter now, Kevin Biggio. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Hernandez, in his 7th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Man, it's so tough. To adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire batter pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch out.
The Dodgers down by a run here in Game 5. Got him looking. And 2 away now.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now.
Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. Glass now back to work. This to third, Muncy. Zips it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. Not even close there. Ball one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Here comes a pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is outside. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. The flip to the pitcher covering. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Danny Jansen to hit here. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 5 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3. Back now in Toronto. Now here is Gavin Lux. That clips the corner.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Calls it in, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie Betts. And that one fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout inning. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. Glass now back to work. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
So the batting order turns over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swung on, belted. Outman raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2. In the air out towards right center. On the move. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And he won around. Just enough that time. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And George makes the grab. And Hernandez is out. And we're back. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pitch. Glass now, ready to use. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and Guerrero is set down. Turner climbs in on that right side. Hit hard, that gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
One-run game, one out, one on.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Breaking ball inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Activity in the bullpen. J.P. Fireisen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also getting ready. And now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman moving back for this one. Calls it in, 2 away. Here's the second baseman. On the ground. To second, Lux gets him easily, ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Chris Taylor. There's the strike. The pitch is outside, ball 1. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the ball in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Left-hand batter waits. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now here is Gavin Lux. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Yeah, that's outside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bat.
Caught him looking for the K. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Freeman is retired. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hayward calls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. Fought off foul. Vesia, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. J.P. Fireisen looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. That's not coming back. That one felt good. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Kiermaier, the next to hit, takes outside. And a pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Playable Betts makes the grab, and there's one away. That's out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That one 95 to finish him off. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Outside. And that's ball 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here. 5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
And now James Outman. That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing, a high fly ball left field. He's got it. There's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hernandez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Wouldn't chase that time. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
The huge congrats to the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported this team game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight.